As we navigate life's journey, one of the most influential factors is the company we keep. The people we call friends, colleagues, mentors, or even casual acquaintances play a significant role in shaping our lives. Their presence profoundly impacts our thoughts, actions, beliefs, and ultimately, our destinies. The familiar saying, "Birds of a feather flock together," embodies a profound truth. The people we surround ourselves with determine the direction of our lives. But what happens when we find ourselves surrounded by negativity? What does it signify when the people in our lives deplete our energy, drag us down, and make us question our self-worth? Instead of blaming those around us, we must turn inward. We must ask ourselves, what aspect of my energy draws these people to me? What am I doing that attracts these individuals into my life? It's crucial to acknowledge that if you consistently find yourself surrounded by negative individuals, there might be a part of you that tolerates that energy. This doesn't necessarily mean you are a negative person, but it suggests that something within you accepts negativity. Perhaps it's a fear of being alone, a lack of self-worth, or an unconscious belief that you don't deserve better. Regardless of the reason, it's essential to understand that like attracts like. If your energy is low, your self-belief is weak, or you're not living in alignment with your highest self, you will attract others who are in the same state. When we talk about birds of a feather flocking together, it's not just about your immediate circle of friends, it's about your entire environment. If you spend time with people who are stuck in negativity, cynicism, or complacency, it's only a matter of time before you start to adopt their mindset. You might not even realize it's happening, but slowly and surely, their attitude towards life, their habits, and their perspectives will seep into your consciousness. Let's consider what it means to be constantly surrounded by cynical, negative people. These individuals see the glass as half empty, complain about everything, are quick to criticize, and slow to encourage. If you spend too much time with them, you will begin to perceive the world through their lens. Their cynicism will rub off on you. Their negativity will begin to shape your thoughts, your words, and your actions. This is why it's so important to watch yourself carefully and to be mindful of the company you keep. Many of us live lives shaped not by our own choices, but by the influences of others. We may be living out the conclusions others have drawn, the beliefs others have instilled in us, and the paths others have set for us. In doing so, we might miss out on the lives we were truly meant to live. I've had to make some difficult decisions in my own life regarding the people I associate with. There came a point when I needed to do a clearing, removing individuals from my life whose energy wasn't supportive of the person I wanted to be. It wasn't easy. Some of these people had been close to me for years, but I recognized that they weren't taking responsibility for their own energy, so I had to take responsibility for mine. I had to be mindful of the energy I was allowing into my space. This is where alignment comes into play. Aligning yourself with powerful, positive people is crucial for your growth and success. You need to be around people who can encourage you, empower you, and challenge you to grow. These are the individuals who will help you stretch, who will push you to reach your full potential. When I decided I wanted to become a public speaker, I joined the National Speakers Association. I wanted to be around people like Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, Zig Ziglar, and Wayne Dyer, individuals who were already successful in the field I aspired to enter. I knew that to become great, I needed to learn from those who were already doing great things. So I surrounded myself with people who were on the same path, shared the same goals, and were committed to excellence. You cannot continue to move forward in life, to ascend to the higher levels you are capable of reaching, if you are surrounded by energy that pulls you down. Not only are you responsible for the energy that you bring into a room, but you are also responsible for the energy you surround yourself with. This is a huge life-changing realization. Take a moment to think about the people in your life right now. Are they lifting you up or dragging you down? Are they helping you grow or keeping you stuck? The truth is, there are energy suckers in this world, people who literally drain the life force out of you. As long as you continue to allow these people into your life, you will never be able to become who you are meant to be. Positive influence is incredibly powerful. It can change your life for the better in ways you can't even imagine. But negative influence is just as powerful, and it can take you down a path you never intended to go. Both types of influence will take you somewhere, but only one will take you in the direction you truly wish to go. It's easy to dismiss the impact that others have on our lives. We might think, I live here, but it doesn't really matter. Or I'm around these people, but they don't really affect me. But everything matters. Every influence, no matter how subtle, weighs something. It's essential to keep checking the scales to see whether the people around you are tipping them towards the positive or the negative. Ignorance is not bliss when it comes to the people you associate with. It's critical to be aware of the influences in your life, to take stock of the people who are nudging you off course, even if it's just a little at a time. These subtle influences need to be studied carefully if you truly want to live the life you've planned for yourself. Here are 3 key questions you should ask yourself to better analyze your current associations. Who am I around? This is a fundamental question. Take a mental inventory of the people you most often associate with. Who are the major players in your life? These could be friends, family members, colleagues, or mentors. Evaluate everyone within your circle who has the power to influence you. What are they doing to me? This is perhaps the most critical question. What effect are these people having on you? What are they making you do, think, or believe? What are they encouraging you to read, listen to, and talk about? How are they making you feel? Are they lifting you up or bringing you down? Are they helping you grow or keeping you stuck? Are they inspiring you or draining you? Is that okay? Finally, you must ask yourself whether the influence these people have on you is acceptable. Maybe it is, but maybe it isn't. Don't be afraid to take a close and objective look. Everything is worth a second look, especially when it comes to the power of influence. We all have relationships that can be categorized as either nourishing or toxic. Nourishing relationships inspire you, motivate you, and bring out the best in you. These are the relationships that push you to become a better person, to grow mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Toxic relationships, on the other hand, do the exact opposite. They criticize you, exploit your weaknesses, and constantly remind you of your past mistakes. These people are bad for your health, both mentally and physically. Toxic people can cause significant harm. They can raise your blood pressure, stress you out, and keep you from reaching your goals. One negative person in your life can spoil everything. I know people whose lives have been completely ruined because they allowed someone toxic to stay in their life for too long. The hard truth is that some people are just not good for you. It doesn't matter how long you've known them, how close you once were, or how much history you share. If someone is bringing you down, you need to get them out of your life. I often tell people to make a list of the people they communicate with most and to ask themselves a few critical questions. What kind of person am I becoming because of this relationship? Is it helping me grow or is it holding me back? Does this person bring out the best in me or do they stifle my potential? If the answers to these questions are negative, it might be time to reevaluate the relationship. Don't be afraid to let go of people who are not good for you. Life is too short to spend it with people who don't support your growth and happiness. Sometimes the people closest to you are the ones holding you back the most. It might be family, friends, or even your partner. It's not always easy to recognize this because we're so used to their presence in our lives. But if you take a step back and look at the impact they're having on you, you might realize that it's time to make a change. Burning bridges is never easy, especially when it involves people we care about. But sometimes it's necessary. We all have bridges in our lives, connections, relationships, and ties that lead us back to places and situations that are not good for us. These bridges might be leading us back to toxic relationships, negative environments, or self-destructive behaviors. The longer you keep these bridges intact, the more you prevent yourself from building new, healthier bridges that will lead you to where you truly want to go. To move forward, you have to let go of the things that are holding you back. This means cutting ties with people who are not good for you, letting go of environments that are not conducive to your growth, and saying goodbye to habits that are detrimental to your well-being. This doesn't mean that you have to cut people off forever, but it does mean that you need to be mindful of who you allow now into your space. You need to protect your energy, your peace of mind, and your future. As you grow and evolve, not everyone in your life will be able to come along for the ride. Some people will fall away naturally, while others will need a little push. It's important to remember that it's okay to outgrow people. It's okay to move on from relationships that no longer serve you. This is a natural part of life. The goal is to surround yourself with people who support your growth, who challenge you to be better, and who encourage you to pursue your dreams. These are the people who will help you reach your full potential. These are the people who will help you create the life you want to live. It's essential to be selective about the company you keep. Choose to spend your time with people who uplift you, inspire you, and help you grow. Seek out mentors who can guide you, friends who can support you, and peers who can challenge you. These are the people who will help you become the best version of yourself. In addition to surrounding yourself with positive influences, it's also important to be a positive influence on others. Be the kind of person who uplifts others, who inspires them, and who encourages them to be their best selves. The more you give to others, the more you will receive in return. This isn't to say that you should never be around people who are struggling or going through tough times. We all have our ups and downs, and it's important to be there for the people we care about. But there's a difference between supporting someone through a rough patch and allowing someone to constantly bring you down. It's also important to remember that you are in control of your life. You have the power to choose who you spend your time with, what you focus on, and how you respond to the world around you. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the creator of your reality. If you're not happy with where you are in life, take a look at the people around you. Are they lifting you up or are they dragging you down? Are they helping you grow or are they keeping you stuck? Are they inspiring you or are they draining you? It's never too late to make a change. You have the power to create the life you want, and it starts with the people you surround yourself with. Choose to be around those who inspire you, who challenge you, and who support your growth. Choose to be around those who bring out the best in you. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Make sure those people are worthy of your time, your energy, and your attention. Make sure they are helping you become the person you want to be. In conclusion, the company you keep is one of the most important factors in determining your success, your happiness, and your overall well-being. Be mindful of who you allow into your life, and don't be afraid to let go of those who are not good for you. Surround yourself with positive influences and be a positive influence on others. The more you do this, the more you will attract the right people into your life, and the more you will be able to achieve your goals and live the life you were meant to live. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.